Welcome to Special Education with Hamid Naqvi. We'll continue practicing with MCQs relating to special education. And today we are specially targeting the vacancy of Basic Scale 16. The name of the post is Educator. Just to give you a brief, the basic qualification required for applying for this post is MA or BS second division or grade C in special education or equivalent, qualification from a university recognized by Higher Education Commission, or second is bachelor's degree, that is second division or grade C with B.Ed or a B.Ed in special education or equivalent qualification from a university recognized by Higher Education Commission. Now the syllabus for written examination of this post is a little different than the other posts which are announced of the junior special educators of grade 16. In those, the syllabus was 80% of that particular specialty for which that is vacancies announced, say for mental retardation, for hearing impairment, visual impairment, or physically handicapped. In this particular case, this vacancy of this educator, there would be one paper of MCQs type written test of 100 marks, and that will have to be solved in 90 minutes, and the syllabus would be, and the mark distribution would be as under: qualification oblique special education related questions would be 60%. In the case of other posts, it was 80%. So this is the main difference. Then second is that the other disciplines, they are like general knowledge, Pakistan studies, current affairs, geography, English, basic mathematics, Urdu, everyday science, and basic computers. Now their portion has been increased, and that is 40%. So if there are 100 MCQs, we'll expect that 60 would be from special education or qualification related, and the rest of 40 would be from these disciplines, that is 2 to 3 questions from each discipline would be there. Let me remind you that there are about 40 videos which are for preparation of Public Service Commission examination. They are already available on this very channel, and in that we have got a separate playlist of these 40 videos. You can see them in one go, or you may just select the videos you like to go through and see them. Now let's start with the practice of this particular post. First objective type of question is from special education, and that is about special education. In the special education is related to education for talented students. That is option number 1. Option 2 is educational program for disabled. Option 3 is training program for teachers, and option 4 is training program for retarded. Now which one is correct? Which of the 4 is correct? The correct answer is B, that is educational program for disabled. That is special education related to. Next is, what type of evaluation identifies children with special needs? Placement, summative, continuous, or diagnostic? The correct answer is diagnostic. Next question is, which class of learners are not included under exceptional category? Slow, retarded, normal, gifted. The correct answer is C, that is normal are not included under exceptional category. Next question is, most special education takes place in the general education classroom, separated classroom, resources classroom, or home tutoring. And the correct answer is A, that is general education classroom. Next question is, most special students spend at least a portion of their way to receive individualized instruction in hospital, home, resource room, or at therapy. The correct answer is that in resource room, most special students spend at least a portion of their time. The next question is, remedial interventions are designed to eliminate the causes of disability, the effects of disability, the symptoms of disability, or none of the above. The correct answer is B, that is the effects of disability. Next question is, preventive interventions are designed to prevent potential or existing problems from becoming a disability, becoming a problem, becoming an illness, becoming a disease. The correct answer is becoming a disease. First one. Next question is, compensatory interventions involve teaching from easy to difficult with the same age group of children, special skills to improve functioning with breaking down the contents. The correct answer is C, that is special skills to improve functioning. Then next is, schools must educate all children with disabilities regardless of the nature or severity of the disability, gender and age, socioeconomic status, ethnic and race, and the correct answer is nature or severity of the disability. Next question is, which of the following is not the objective of special education? Help in adjustment in environment, separation from mainstream education, bring educational opportunities at doorstep, or to make familiar with the capacities. The correct answer is B, that is separation from the mainstream education. Next question is, principles of special education include restrictive environment, least parents' participation and involvement, non-discriminatory identification and evaluation, and restraining public education. The correct answer is C, that is non-discriminatory identification and evaluation. Next is, special education does not only encompass students with disabilities, it is also made up of gifted and talented students, outstanding students in sports, substance abuse children, students from the weaker sections of the society. And the correct answer is A, that is gifted and talented students. Next question is, special education is needed because not all students learn the same way, low achievers need to be separated, children with disability cannot study in normal school, special children are different. Correct answer is not all students learn the same way. Next question is, the service of special education aims to support and empower parents and caretakers, school and therapist, NGOs and teacher, parents and special children. Correct answer is parents and special children, that is last one, D. Next question is the major aim of special education is to develop a realistic self-concept in children with special needs, to develop vocational education, to develop the spiritual side of an individual, to develop fine motor movement skills. The correct answer is A, the first one, to develop a realistic self-concept in children with special needs. Next question is which of the following is not included in NPE 1986 and a program of action related to special schools? Establishment of special schools, modification of curriculum, students exchange program, flexibility in examination. The correct answer is students exchange program. Next question is special education program facilitate academic progress, socialization, modification of behavior, all of the above. Answer is all of the above. Next is integrated education is the learning of disabled children with specialized service in special school, general school, homebound education, resources room. This is the resources room. Answer general schools. Then scope of integrated education includes cognitive development, interpersonal relationship, guidance and counseling, all of the above. Answer is all of the above. The nature of integrated education is to provide free textbooks, stationaries and midday meal, broader scopes to disabled to live in social world, education at free of cost, or hostel and residential facilities. Answer is B, that is broader scopes to disabled to live in a social world. Next is many children with disabilities are denied right to education, right to freedom of expression, right to information, right to be born, and answer is right to education. Next is who is recognized as founding father of special education? Seguin, Itard, Braille, Kirk, and the correct answer is Itard. Seguin is known as the greatest teacher of mentally deficient, visually handicapped, hearing impaired, speech defect. Answer is A is correct, that is mentally deficient. Next question is the European Enlightenment towards special education began in 18th century, mid 18th century, late 18th century or early 19th century. Answer is mid 18th century. The term exceptionally refers to those children with post-traumatic stress disorder, alcohol abuse or dependence, poverty and deficiency, or difficulties in learning and whose performance is so superior. Answer is the last one is correct, that is difficulties in learning and whose performance is so superior. Next question is according to the Rights of Children with Disabilities Act, cerebral palsy is classified under which type of disability? Visual impairment, intellectual disability, locomotor disability, hearing impairment. Correct one is C. Next is according to who, which of the following best describe disability? Any loss or abnormality of psychological, physiological or nautical structure or function, any restriction or lack of ability to perform an activity in the manner or within the range considered normal for a human being. C, the result when an individual with an impairment cannot fulfill a normal life role, and none of the above. The correct answer is B. Then a physical disability is a limitation on a person's physical functioning, mobility, dexterity, or stamina. B. Intellectual functioning. C. Socialization and communication. D. Reasoning and thinking. Correct answer is physical functioning, mobility, dexterity, or stamina. Next question is orthopedically handicapped mainly refers to limitation of the field of vision, disability of the bones, joint and muscles, socially handicapped, none of the above. The answer is disability of the bones, joints and muscles. Next question is orthopedically handicapped is visually characterized by deficits in adaptive functions, problems with short-term memory, difficulties with functional use of academic skills such as money and time management, and limitation in independent, purposeful physical movement of the body. The correct answer is D. That is limitation in independent, purposeful physical movement of the body. Next question is the term cerebral palsy used to describe a group of chronic conditions which affect social judgment and decision making, body movement and muscle coordination, emotional and behavioral regulation, or communication abilities. The correct answer is B, that is body movement and muscle coordination. Next question is the physical disability the person experiences may be either congenital or result of substance and alcohol uses, result of emotional and psychological disturbance, result of injury, muscular dystrophy, cerebral palsy, or amputation, or result of intellectual impairment. Correct is C, that is result of injury, muscular dystrophy, cerebral palsy, and amputation. Next is which of the following is not necessary for education of orthopedically handicapped? A. Transportation and special laboratories, medical supervision and physical therapy, wheelchair and other special equipment, headphone and loudspeaker. Correct answer is the last one, that is headphone and loudspeaker. Which of the following is the significant reason for identifying the orthopedically handicapped children? They exhibit no coordination in mind and physical movement. They have poor motor control or coordination. They ignore, confuse, or do not comply with direction. And they are moody, depressed, or dull. Correct is B. That is, they have poor motor control or coordination. Then which of the following is not comprise educational programs for the crippled children? Residential institution class, acceleration and segregation, center for crippled and regular schools, or special school for various types of handicap. Correct answer is B, that is acceleration and segregation. Next question is most orthopedically handicapped children can get educated in the ordinary schools, the special schools, residential schools, or home instruction. Correct answer is the ordinary school. Next is in regular school or special school there must be certain adjustments for physically challenged like spacious classrooms and wide hall ramps, elevators and wide doors for movement of wheelchairs, non-slippery floors and better toilet facilities, all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Next question is special education is focused on to meet the unique needs of a child with a disability, individually planned arrangement of teaching processes to provide additional services, support or programs, or all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. What is muscular dystrophy? A group of hereditary genetic muscle disease that weakens the muscles that move the human body, or medical or genetic condition resulting in an adult height of 147 centimeters or less, or a group of non-progressive neurological conditions affecting body movement and muscle coordination, or none of the above. The correct answer is A. Then dwarfism means a medical or genetic condition resulting in adult height of this much centimeter or less. 150 centimeters, 146 centimeters, 147, 145. The correct is C, that is 147 centimeters or less. Which of the following is hereditary genetic disease of muscles? Leprosy, thalassemia, muscular dystrophy, none of the above. Correct answer is muscular dystrophy. Hearing loss can be referred to as one who is not able to hear the hearing threshold of 10 dB, 15 dB, 25 dB, 30 dB. Correct is C, that is 25 dB. In certain books 20 dB is also written, so both would be treated as correct. When an individual is unable to detect sound at all and refer to a total lack of hearing, it is known as hearing loss, deafness, hearing impaired, profound deafness. Correct answer is D, that is profound deafness. Next question is, which of the following is not the characteristics of hearing loss children? Difficulty following verbal direction, difficulty with an oral expression, unable to move freely, or will often have a degree of language delay. Correct answer is C, unable to move freely. Acquired causes may lead to hearing loss at any age, such as low birth weight, birth apoxia, infectious diseases, maternal infections during pregnancy. The correct answer is C, that is infectious diseases including meningitis, measles, and mumps. Next is, which of the following is not the possible sign of hearing impairment? Asking for information to be repeated frequently, always quarrel at school and home, difficulty with following directions, lack or delayed development of speech and language. Correct is B, that is always quarrel at school and home. Next is, hearing impairment can go unidentified partly because it is not immediately visible. It may develop over time. It is mild at first and it may have gone unnoticed. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Next is, if the hearing impairment remains undetected, it can result in the student facing intellectual disability, substantial educational disadvantage, then muscular weakness, social delinquents. Answer is B, that is substantial educational disadvantage. Next is, special facilities for hearing impaired children include magnifying glass and large printed books, transportation and physical therapy, hearing aids and audiovisual aids, special toilets and crutches. Correct answer is C, that is hearing aids and audiovisual aids. Then education for deaf students are mostly with oral and manual method, uses of braille, ordinary lecture method, physiotherapy. The correct answer is oral and manual method. Then the next question is, the educational programs of hearing impaired may be different according to the causes of the hearing loss, the degree of the hearing loss, the symptoms of the hearing loss, or the age of the child. Correct answer is B, that is the degree of hearing loss. Next question is speech defects are mostly the results of hearing loss, cleft palate, cerebral function, all of the above. Correct answer is all of the above. Which of the following is not the type of speech difficulties? Delay speech, vocal disorders, well articulation, stuttering. Correct is C, that is well articulation. Next is major causes of stuttering and stammering is neuromuscular incoordination in the brain cortex, then birth defects, physical defects in the mouth and lips, anemia. The correct answer is the first one. Next question is which of the following is not utilized in the screening procedures for speech defects? Clark Picture Inventory, Boston University Speech Sound Discrimination Picture Test, Emmons and Emmons Full Range Picture Vocabulary Test, and Stanford Binet Intelligence Test. Correct is Stanford Binet Intelligence Test. Next question is one of the distinct characteristics of speech disorder is speaking with clear voice, taking frequent pauses when talking, ease in using different vocabulary, no hesitation to give speech at all, and the correct answer is taking frequent pauses when talking. Next question is the identification of speech disorders are a screening exam, diagnostic, choosing for speech correction, screening exam, speech correction therapy, vocabulary test, talk therapy, screening exam, speech therapy, or speech therapy, breathing control, diagnosing. Answer is A, first one. Role of speech therapist is to offer to improve the child's vocabulary, correct pronunciation, remove the difficulty in voice and articulation, all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. In case of speech disorders, an important first step is to find out if the child may have diseases, hearing loss, tantrums, infections. Answer is hearing loss. The complete inability to speak is called hoarse voice, stammering, muteness, cluttering. Correct is muteness. Next question is the difference between speech disorders and language disorder is that language disorder is characterized by inconsistent production of speech sounds, rapid rate of speech which makes speech difficult to understand, difficulty in producing specific speech sounds, or impairment of understanding words or being able to use words. The correct one is the last one, that is D. Which of the following is not among the common causes of speech and language disabilities? Brain injury, diabetic retinopathy, neurological condition, cleft lip or palate. Correct one is B, that is diabetic retinopathy. Educational objectives have been divided into 2 domains, 3 domains, 4 domains, or 5 domains. Correct is B, that is 3 domains. Hat is the time of presentation. Sorry, this is what. The word is what is the time of presentation in micro teaching. 1 to 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, or 15 to 20 minutes. The answer is B, that is 5 to 10 minutes is the time of presentation in micro teaching. which is not included in print media, books, magazines, diagrams, TV. Correct answer is D, that is TV. How much knowledge is gained through the sense of seeing? 75, 13, 6 or 3%. Correct is the first one, that is 75%. Next is goals are national level, subject level, classroom level, all of the above. The correct answer is goals are subject level, aims are national level. Then in which year the United Nations Convention on Rights of Persons with Disability was held? 2004, 2005, 2006 or 2007? The correct is 2006. Dash declared most polluted city in the world as the official air quality index of Lahore was reported at 289 on December 041. Lahore, Delhi, Karachi or Tokyo? Obviously, the first one is, that is Lahore. Then King Saud of Saudi Arabia was formally deposed and succeeded by his brother Shah Faisal on 2nd November 1960, 1962, 1964 and 1966. Correct is 2nd November 1964. Then according to Election Commission of Pakistan, the proportion of voters below the age of 35 is as high as 45%, 42%, 43% or 49%. Correct is A, that is 45.84%. Then 6th November 1986, Abraham Lincoln elected as President of USA, whose victory mainly ended dash in USA. Gender inequality, slavery, economical differences and political display. He is famous for ending slavery, that is B. Then Sayyid Hussain John Asghar Naqvi, commonly known as June Elia, was an Urdu poet, and he died on 8th November which year? 1998, 2000, 2002 or 2004? Correct is C, that is 2002. Then John Milton died on 8th November 1674. His most renowned work was Pride and Prejudice, Lost Paradise, Elizabeth, Macbeth. Correct is B, that is Lost Paradise. Then which application has been launched by government for visually impaired person? Bolte Haroof, Asan Braille, Bolo app, none of the above. The correct answer is first one, that is Bolte Haroof. Then Muhammad Abdul Salam was a Pakistani theoretical physics born on January 29, 1926 in which city? Lahore, Karachi, Jhang or none of these? Correct answer is C, that is he was born in Jhang. Stay blessed. See you in the next video.